Okay, so it looks like there is some more shocking information that is now being revealed about what was left out of Cassie's lawsuit that is just wild, and it's in detail of these freak-offs, and the details are... it's a lot. As a small Morali, hope you guys are all doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button for daily and consistent content. I would appreciate it. It's around the clock, 24/7 fresh content every single day. And there is a lot to discuss and get into. Do send a super thanks, thumbs up in the video, comment down below, and please do subscribe. Please do subscribe as I get into this. So this video is being sourced from Tuff News TV. They are a channel that are reporting on what is going on with P. Diddy and Cassie. Shout out to everybody that is, discussing it. And, he claims that he has a very important, close, strong source that is detailing some increments of the lawsuit that was purposely left out. For whatever reason that was left out of the lawsuit, I honestly don't know whether that was Cassie's team or Diddy's team, whose choice, I really don't know. But these are more, he's reading out a letter he received, and this is a lot more of the information, which is interesting. He's reading out a letter. What up, man? So I found out that the lawsuit that Cassie filed was not the original paperwork that Diddy received months ago. Some of the accusations that Cassie included were abolished. One of the things that were taken out was not only was Cassie being coerced to find men with BBCs so Diddy could watch them in action, I'm told that he was sexually involved with the male escorts too. Well, that does correlate with what Gene Deal has said. So Diddy could watch them in action. It was said that before they would link up with the male escorts, that Diddy would clean out using a douche and making Cassie get him ready to be effed by using lube and a huge dildo on him. She said that really traumatized her. It's also been said that Cassie mentioned that when she tried to leave Diddy in the past, that he would remind her that she didn't want those tapes to leak out of her doing the most humiliating things that would tarnish her reputation and sully her overall self-worth as a woman. Now, this would make sense to an extent because in the lawsuit, it does show that he was antagonizing her with videos. She would delete them from her phone and then he would find them somehow and be able to show them. So antagonizing her about videos she deleted, saying that you haven't really deleted it, is a way of trapping them. So again, that kind of corroborates as well. And that's what I'm looking for, because when people, YouTubers, content creators, articles that whatever come out and they come out with new information, if it's not a witness to XYZ, I'm trying to see how it corroborates to the lawsuit, because the lawsuit we know is fact, because that is what Cassie's come out with. So I'm trying to corroborate any new information with that just to see if there is a probability of a positive correlation of truthfulness, if that makes sense. He made her bark like a dog and oink like a pig. But it's also been said that she would be walked around on a leash at many of Diddy's parties, and many of his colleagues from executives, rappers and other celebrities have witnessed her being degraded continuously. Now, this would make sense with the theory that I was saying, that some of these people in these masks, maybe they're not just male sex workers. What if they are actually execs, producers, people in the elite, people above Diddy who want to be in these situations and enjoy it and are therefore using Diddy as the elite trafficker, allegedly, to get XYZ. And Cassie was the perfect kind of, I hate the word, but sex kitten kind of like perspective that she could be used and thrown around by a lot of people. I'm also told that Cassie also said that she was made to sleep with loads of cum on her face, body, inside of her, and even in her hair after many of those freak-off sessions. She said she was not allowed to shower on many occasions afterwards. Now, you asked me about the information I sent you months ago about Biggie, and we both agreed not to put that out. There's information about Biggie as well, which is wild, but I just kind of want to avoid discussing it because that's got really nothing to do with anything in regards to Cassie. I'm told that the original lawsuit had Kim Porter's name all through the original 60-page lawsuit. Yes, the original lawsuit was said to have been 60 pages. I'm working on getting the original lawsuit that was filed. So this is what this person is claiming to, Tuff News TV. Now, my only question is how valid and, reliable these sources are, because that is what I'm looking at. Like, you don't want to just report stuff for the sake of it. You want to try to get to factual information. I don't know how this person would be able to get a 60-page lawsuit to other people, and then that becoming public information, I think is somewhat of a legal grounds. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm just trying to see if this information is true. I don't know. I don't think that we should just believe anything that just comes out without a valid source. You know, that's just basic journalistic tendencies. But at the same time, these new fresh stuff that Cassie has allegedly gone through does make sense to me, because in the original lawsuit, oil was mentioned. Lubricant was mentioned. It was mentioned that Cassie had to rub oil all over her body as well. So it does kind of, you know, fit in with it. Then Gene saying that, oh, he also used to mess with the men. And so many people have been saying that in order for you to have a BBC or any kind of, you know, dick within you, you would need to grab a douche and clean yourself and also use lubricant as well. So it all does align up with other different sources. Cassie's also lawsuit, and you know what this new information is saying. The fact that she would have to, you know, be on a leash and walk around to executives and etc. is a form of power play. Now, I wouldn't care about anything Cassie or Diddy or anybody else was doing when it comes to kinks. I don't kink shame or whatever, but if you're doing it to somebody who's being abused and is not consenting to it, that is the crux of the issue here, as we all know, obviously. So I just want to make that clear. But you know, the barking like a dog or crawling on the floor and leashed and, you know, and collared and etc. All of this is humiliating. All of this is power play. It's not about, I don't even think it's about a ritual. I just think it's power play. These execs, Diddy, etc., these people, they are addicted to power. And therefore, they can use their power to great advantage and use it to abuse people. And that's exactly what they've been doing. So these new allegations are wild. I would absolutely imagine Cassie being traumatized if she was forced to, you know, douche Diddy and, you know, put dildos in him and lubricate him, make sure he's clean so he's ready for the beat. Like, it's a lot. It's really a lot, guys. Like, it's wild. So make of this information what you will. I'm just trying to be steady with it. I'm not trying to just believe it straight away, because I just feel like we need valid, reliable sources, like Gene speaking out about things that he's seen, Cassie speaking out, etc. That is really, you know, some strong anchorage, because we can get lost in the source here. But this is not, all I'm saying is that this new information via this, you know, content creator, it's not hard to believe. It's not hard to believe. It sounds believable. It sounds like this is the things that he was doing, especially if it's been confirmed that he's been playing with guys left, right, center, and that the workers were also just for him as well, which Gene has said many times. And this is just other dark stuff that Cassie had to do, and I can't imagine the trauma that she's been through. And shout out to her personal trainer at the time, I believe, Alex Fine, who obviously was hired to train her, and then of course saved her life and helped to get her out of that. I believe without him, I don't think that she would be able to get out of it. I honestly think that she probably would have died like him. I think that she would have eventually disappeared, had enough of it, been absolutely exhausted. We've seen, you know, the fact that P. Diddy would blow up Kid Cudi's car. You know, that's easy to believe because it's in the lawsuit, which is even more far-fetched. We've seen the bruises on her face and etc. We've seen videos of her hiding under, you know, a blanket when he's taunting her and etc. So if we've seen this stuff, this new information is not hard to believe, guys. And if she was doing all of that, I just have no words. Honestly, I have no words. Let me know your thoughts are when it comes to this. Subscribe to the channel. Click that button, guys, for daily and consistent content. And I will catch you guys soon for another P. Diddy Nugget update. Please do subscribe, guys. I'm filming this video for you at 5:45 in the morning. What the hell am I doing? If I don't just get my ass to sleep and go to bed.